The 2024 Repco Supercars Championship is shifting gears into an exhilarating new season. This isn't just any race series, it's the 26th lap of the prestigious Supercars Championship, Australia's crown jewel of motorsport. Can you imagine a full-throttle, rubber-burning showdown spanning 12 rip-roaring rounds from February to November? 2024 is revving up with some game-changing race formats. Prepare for the thrill of allotted time period races zipping through Perth, Darwin, and Tasmania. Plus, the Super 400 is making a splash at the Taupo and Sydney events. And for a double dose of excitement, the Perth, Darwin, and Tasmanian events are hosting 2 heart-pounding 60-minute races each weekend. So buckle up, racing fans, because the 2024 Supercars Championship is about to take you on a high-octane ride of a lifetime. This year, the F1 grid is shaking up with team and driver swaps, stirring up a high-speed storm of excitement. Leading the charge is the Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team, the reigning titans of the Constructors' Championship. They're banking on the stellar duo of Lewis Hamilton and George Russell to keep their winning streak burning rubber. Hamilton, with his trophy cabinet overflowing, is eyeing yet another jewel for his crown, while Russell is all set to turn his previous top-notch performances up a notch. Then there's the legendary Scuderia Ferrari, roaring into the fray with Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz Jr. at the wheel. These two speedsters are on a mission to steer the prancing horse back to its glory days. With Ferrari fine-tuning their speed machine, fans are revving up for a comeback story in 2024. Don't blink, or you'll miss what Red Bull Racing has up its sleeve. The indomitable Max Verstappen and the skilled Sergio Perez are ready to tear up the track. Verstappen, with his daredevil driving, is a whirlwind on wheels, while Perez brings a treasure trove of experience to the team's constructors' title chase. 2024 also welcomes a fresh face to the F1 family, Panthera Team Asia F1. They're hitting the grid with Zhou Guanyu, the first Chinese driver to compete in Formula One, and Nick de Vries, a Formula 2 champion with a need for speed. McLaren Racing is shaking things up too, bidding farewell to Daniel Ricciardo and welcoming the dynamic duo of Lando Norris and Pierre Gasly. Norris, the team's British prodigy, is all geared up, while Gasly brings his race-winning flair to the McLaren garage. Aston Martin is also in the mix, with Sebastian Vettel hanging up his helmet. Esteban Ocon joins forces with Lance Stroll, bringing his A-game to the team. The 2024 Supercar lineup is here, and is nothing short of spectacular. This array of dream machines isn't just a parade of cars, it's a showcase of what happens when you push the boundaries of performance, luxury, and innovation. First up, the Ferrari F8 is a reimagined legend with a heritage as rich as its 710 horsepower twin-turbo 3.9-liter V8 engine, straight from the 488 Pista. It's not just a car, it's a style statement on wheels, ready to conquer both roads and hearts. But hold on to your hats, because the 2024 Ferrari SF90 is a game-changer. This plug-in hybrid hypercar is a fusion of a roaring V8 and 3 electric motors, churning out a jaw-dropping 769 horsepower, with the SF90 XX variant cranking it up to an eye-watering 1,016 horsepower. Talk about a power play. Then there's the new kid on the block, the Lamborghini Revuelto. This plug-in hybrid is a masterpiece, blending a V12 with 3 electric motors for a staggering 1,001 horsepower. It's not just a car, it's a tribute to Lamborghini's past, present, and future. The Ferrari Daytona SP3? It's a love letter to the brand's racing legacy, inspired by the triumphant Ferrari 330 P4 race cars at the 1967 Daytona 24 Hours. With its soul-stirring design, a 9,500 RPM redline, and electrifying performance, it's a collector's dream. Don't overlook the Ferrari 296 GTB and 296 GTS. These beauties are not just about looks. They offer an exhilarating driving experience with fantastic steering and brake feel. The GTB Coupe and GTS Convertible are rolling out without updates in 2024. But who's complaining? And let's not forget the rumored contenders: the McLaren 750S, the Aston Martin Valhalla, and the Bugatti Rimac hypercar. While details are still under wraps, these names alone promise a lineup that's set to redefine the zenith of automotive excellence. These supercars, each a marvel in its own right, represent the epitome of what it means to drive. Not just a car, but a legend. Get ready for the debut of the Super 400 format at the Taupo and Sydney events. Think of it as a double shot of adrenaline with two 200-kilometer races. This isn't just a tweak, it's a full-throttle transformation designed to crank up the unpredictability and thrill factor. Teams will need to be on top of their game with fuel strategy, making every pit stop a nerve-wracking chess match. But wait, there's more! The Supercars Championship is also shifting gears with the introduction of the new-look time-allotted SuperSprint races at Perth, Darwin, and Tasmania. Imagine two 60-minute races over a weekend, packed with non-stop action. This format promises to deliver a fast and furious racing spectacle, keeping drivers and fans on the edge of their seats. Picture the Darwin Triple Crown weekend, where a nail-biting three-part qualifying session sets the stage for a 100-kilometer showdown. These innovative formats are more than just a change in rules. They're a bold step towards a new era in the Supercars Championship. It's all about blending strategy, speed, and endurance into a high-speed cocktail that's sure to keep the championship standings as unpredictable as a game of high-stakes poker. As these changes hit the track, it'll be fascinating to see how teams and drivers pivot to these new challenges. Will they embrace the change, or will it throw a spanner in the works? One thing's for sure, the 2024 Supercars Championship is shaping up to be an epic roller coaster ride of racing action, and we can't wait to see it unfold. Now we're talking about a year packed with anniversaries and milestones that are set to get every racing heart racing. First off, we're hitting the gas on a historic celebration, the 60th anniversary of the legendary race at Sandown. This isn't just any track. It's a cornerstone of the Australian motorsport calendar, a place where legends have been made. And guess what? This epic milestone is dovetailing beautifully with the 50th anniversary of Supercars, Australia's premier motorsport category. Picture it, half a century of high-speed thrills, spills, and everything that makes your pulse pound. Tasmania is also gearing up for a big bash, celebrating 55 years of motorsport history. And it's not just about the past. They're also marking the completion of the major refurbishment of the Rowland Power Station, securing its role in the racing world for the next 30 years. Now, let's shift our attention to Townsville, a city that's become synonymous with supercar races. They're celebrating 15 years of hosting these adrenaline-pumping events, attracting a swarm of fans from all corners of the globe. It's become a must-visit destination for anyone who lives and breathes motorsport. And the celebrations don't stop there. The Gold Coast is throwing a party too, marking 30 years of the Gold Coast 500. This isn't just a race, it's the biggest annual sporting event in the area, a testament to its unwavering popularity and significance in the motorsport world. The 2024 Repco Supercars Championship is gearing up to be an absolute thriller, with a calendar that's bursting at the seams with high-octane events and brand-new racing destinations. Revving up the season is the iconic Thrifty Bathurst 500, setting the stage at Mount Panorama from February 23rd to 25th. This isn't just a race. It's part of the Bathurst Superfest, a 10-day extravaganza that also includes the adrenaline-pumping Repco Bathurst 12-hour. But here's a headline grabber. The championship is roaring back to New Zealand, with Taupo stepping up as the 35th venue to host a round of this prestigious series. From April 19th to 21, the Taupo International Motorsport Park will witness the supercars in action for the first time, introducing a heart-racing new format, the ITM Taupo Super 400, featuring two 200-kilometer races across the weekend. Next up, the Darwin Triple Crown, penciled in for June 14th to 16th, isn't just about the thrill of racing. It's a full-blown festival with tantalizing food, entertainment, and, of course, edge-of-your-seat motorsport action. It's a must-experience event on the Top End's calendar. The rubber then hits the road in Townsville from July 5th to 7th for the Townsville 500, followed by a high-speed jaunt to the Gold Coast 500 from October 25th to 27th. The Gold Coast event is particularly special this year, celebrating the 30th anniversary of its first street race, a testament to its enduring popularity and significance. The 2024 season is splitting the endurance race into two heart-stopping parts. First, we have the 60th anniversary of the Sandown 500 from September 20 to 22, a nostalgic nod to Australia's rich motorsport heritage. Then, the grand finale, the Repco Bathurst 1000, slated for October 10th to 13th, holding on to its coveted spot as a race that every driver dreams of conquering. So, race fans, mark your calendars and start your engines. The 2024 Supercars Championship is shaping up to be a season of unforgettable races, legendary tracks, and non-stop action. It's not just a championship, it's a celebration of speed, skill, and the spirit of motorsport.